Electronic wireless 120 volts battery backup smoke alarms offer enhanced safety features for homes. Interconnected alarms ensure that when smoke is detected in one area, all alarms throughout the dwelling sound, providing early warning to all occupants. The inclusion of a battery backup is crucial, guaranteeing that the alarms continue to function even during power outages, ensuring continuous protection. Wireless alarms offer ease of installation, eliminating the need for extensive wiring and allowing placement in various locations throughout a house. Many models utilize multiple detection technologies, such as both photoelectric and ionization sensors, to provide comprehensive smoke detection, improving their ability to detect different types of fires. The interconnectivity feature creates a network, so when one alarm detects smoke, all interconnected alarms activate, ensuring widespread notification. Despite these benefits, there are challenges associated with these devices. Battery maintenance is a consideration, as batteries in wireless alarms typically need to be replaced every 5 to 10 years, requiring periodic attention. Wireless alarms may have a limited range, necessitating careful planning to ensure sufficient coverage throughout the home. Wireless signals can be susceptible to interference from other electronic devices, potentially affecting the reliability of the alarms. Some smoke alarms may experience false alarms if placed near cooking appliances or other sources of smoke, requiring strategic placement. To mitigate these challenges, it is advisable to choose a reputable brand, ensuring the alarms are certified by underwriters, laboratories, or another recognized safety organization. Install the alarms according to the manufacturer's instructions, paying close attention to recommended locations and heights for optimal performance. Test the smoke alarms monthly using the test button or a smoke simulator to verify their functionality. Replace batteries promptly as soon as the low battery indicator appears to maintain continuous protection. When possible, consider interconnected models to provide the highest level of safety and peace of mind. Overall, electronic wireless 120 volts battery backup smoke alarms are valuable safety devices for homes, providing enhanced detection, battery backup, and ease of installation, helping to protect families from fire-related hazards. When selecting and installing smoke alarms, it's important to consider the specific needs and layout of the home. A combination of ionization and photoelectric smoke alarms can offer the best protection against different types of fires. Ionization smoke alarms are generally more responsive to fast-flaming fires, while photoelectric smoke alarms are typically more sensitive to smoldering fires. The National Fire Protection Association, or NFPA, recommends installing smoke alarms inside every bedroom, outside each sleeping area, and on every level of the home, including the basement. For interconnected smoke alarms, it's crucial to follow the manufacturer's guidelines for proper wiring and communication between units. Wireless interconnected smoke alarms often use radio frequency, or RF, technology to communicate with each other, creating a seamless network throughout the home. Regular testing is essential to ensure that the smoke alarms are functioning correctly. Most smoke alarms have a test button that can be pressed to simulate a smoke condition and verify that the alarm sounds. It's also a good idea to use the smoke simulator to test the alarm's ability to detect actual smoke. When replacing batteries, it's important to use the correct type of battery as specified by the manufacturer. Using the wrong type of battery can affect the performance of the alarm or even damage it. In addition to smoke alarms, consider installing carbon monoxide detectors in the home. Carbon monoxide is a colorless, odorless gas that can be deadly. Carbon monoxide detectors can alert occupants to the presence of carbon monoxide, providing an early warning of a potentially dangerous situation. When installing smoke alarms, avoid placing them in areas where they may be prone to false alarms, such as near cooking appliances or bathrooms with showers. Steam and smoke from cooking can trigger false alarms, which can be disruptive and annoying. Keep smoke alarms clean and free of dust and debris. Dust and debris can accumulate on the sensors and affect their ability to detect smoke. Vacuum or dust the smoke alarms regularly to keep them clean. If a smoke alarm is constantly sounding false alarms, it may need to be relocated or replaced. Consider replacing smoke alarms every 10 years, even if they appear to be functioning properly. The sensors in smoke alarms can degrade over time, reducing their effectiveness. When purchasing smoke alarms, look for models that meet the requirements of Underwriters Laboratories Standard 217 or UL 217. This standard specifies the performance requirements for smoke alarms and ensures that they meet certain safety criteria. In addition to installing and maintaining smoke alarms, it's important to have a fire escape plan for the home. Practice the fire escape plan with all family members so that everyone knows what to do in the event of a fire. Designate a meeting place outside the home where everyone can gather after evacuating. Consider installing a fire extinguisher in the home and learning how to use it properly. Fire extinguishers can be effective in putting out small fires, but it's important to use the right type of fire extinguisher for the type of fire. Remember that smoke alarms are just one part of a comprehensive fire safety plan. By taking these additional steps, you can further protect your home and family from the dangers of fire. Wireless smoke alarms operate using radio frequencies to communicate with each other. It is important to ensure that the frequency used by the alarms is not susceptible to interference from other devices in the home, such as cordless phones or Wi-Fi routers. Interference can cause the alarms to malfunction or fail to sound when smoke is detected. Some wireless smoke alarms use a mesh network, which allows each alarm to communicate with multiple other alarms. This creates a more robust and reliable network, as the signal can be routed if one alarm fails. When installing wireless smoke alarms, it is important to follow the manufacturer's instructions carefully. This includes ensuring that the alarms are properly paired with each other and that they are placed in the correct locations. Wireless smoke alarms typically have a limited range, so it is important to ensure that all areas of the home are within the range of the alarms. If the home is too large, it may be necessary to install additional alarms to ensure adequate coverage. Some wireless smoke alarms have a feature that allows them to be connected to a central monitoring system. This can provide an additional layer of protection, as the monitoring system can alert the fire department in the event of a fire, even if no one is home. The cost of wireless smoke alarms can vary depending on the features and brand. However, wireless smoke alarms are generally more expensive than traditional wired smoke alarms. It is important to weigh the cost of wireless smoke alarms against the benefits they offer, such as ease of installation and interconnectedness. Some wireless smoke alarms have a built-in voice alarm that provides additional information about the type of emergency and what to do. This can be especially helpful for children and people with disabilities. When choosing wireless smoke alarms, consider the battery life. Some wireless smoke alarms have batteries that last for up to 10 years, while others require more frequent battery changes. It is important to choose wireless smoke alarms with a battery life that meets your needs and preferences. Wireless smoke alarms are a valuable addition to any home fire safety plan. By providing early warning of a fire, they can help to save lives and protect property. The technology behind wireless interconnected smoke alarms relies on several key components. Firstly, a smoke detection sensor, which can be either photoelectric or ionization, detects the presence of smoke particles in the air. Photoelectric sensors use a light beam and a light sensor. When the smoke enters the chamber, it scatters the light, and if enough light reaches the sensor, the alarm triggers. Ionization sensors, on the other hand, use a small amount of radioactive material to create an ionized air chamber. When smoke particles enter this chamber, they disrupt the ionization, causing a change in the electrical current, which triggers the alarm. Secondly, a microcontroller processes the signal from the smoke detection sensor. This microcontroller is essentially a small computer that analyzes the sensor data to determine if a fire event is occurring. It also manages the communication with other alarms in the network and controls the alarm's sounder. Thirdly, a wireless communication module enables the alarms to communicate with each other. This module typically uses radio frequency technology to transmit and receive signals. Common frequencies include 900 MHz, 2.4 GHz, and other bands. The communication protocol ensures that alarms can reliably send alerts to each other, even in the presence of interference. Fourthly, a power supply provides the necessary energy for the alarm to operate. Most wireless smoke alarms use a 120 volts alternating current power source with a battery backup. Battery backup ensures that the alarm continues to function during a power outage. Batteries are typically alkaline or lithium and are designed to last for several years. Lastly, an alarm sounder produces a loud audible alert to warn occupants of a fire. The sounder typically emits a temporal 3 pattern, which is a standardized pattern for smoke alarms consisting of 3 long beeps followed by a pause. In interconnected systems, when one alarm detects smoke, it sends a signal to all other alarms in the network, causing them to sound simultaneously. This ensures that everyone in the home is alerted to the fire, regardless of their location. The wireless communication range is a critical factor in the performance of interconnected smoke alarms. The range can be affected by obstacles such as walls, furniture, and appliances. It is important to test the range of the alarms during installation to ensure that they can communicate effectively with each other. Some advanced systems use mesh networking, where each alarm acts as a repeater, extending the range of the network. This can improve the reliability of the system, especially in larger homes. In addition to smoke detection, some alarms also include carbon monoxide detection. These combination alarms can detect both smoke and carbon monoxide, providing comprehensive protection against fire and carbon monoxide poisoning. Carbon monoxide sensors typically use electrochemical technology to measure the concentration of carbon monoxide in the air. Regular maintenance is essential for ensuring the proper operation of wireless interconnected smoke alarms. This includes testing the alarms monthly, replacing batteries as needed, and keeping the alarms clean and free of dust and debris. Following the manufacturer's instructions for installation and maintenance is crucial for maximizing the effectiveness of these devices. Wireless smoke alarms are designed to be easy to install, but it is important to follow the instructions carefully. The alarm should be mounted on the ceiling or high on a wall, away from corners and obstructions. Avoid placing alarms near cooking appliances or bathrooms, where they may be prone to false alarms. Interconnected smoke alarms provide a significant safety advantage over standalone alarms. By alerting everyone in the home to a fire, they can help to ensure that everyone can escape safely. The added convenience of wireless technology makes them a popular choice for homeowners. The effectiveness of a smoke alarm relies heavily on its placement within the home. As mentioned, adhere to the manufacturer's guidelines, but here are some generalized key points to consider. Eye placement is important because smoke rises. Ceilings are generally the best location, but if ceiling mounting isn't possible, high up on a wall, within 12 inches of the ceiling, is acceptable. Avoid corners. Corners can create dead air spaces where smoke may not readily reach the alarm. Stay at least 4 inches away from any wall when mounting on the ceiling, and at least 4 inches away from the ceiling when mounting on a wall. For peak ceilings, install the alarm within 3 feet of the peak, as dead air space may accumulate there. The NFPA and other safety organizations recommend installing smoke alarms inside each bedroom, outside each sleeping area, and on every level of the home. This ensures that occupants are alerted regardless of where a fire starts. In hallways, place alarms approximately every 30 feet. This helps ensure adequate coverage throughout the living space. Avoid placing alarms in or near kitchens. Cooking fumes can easily trigger false alarms. If a kitchen placement is unavoidable, use a photoelectric alarm, as they are less prone to false alarms from cooking. Bathrooms present another challenge due to steam. Again, avoid placing alarms directly in bathrooms. Keep them outside the bathroom door. Laundry rooms can also generate dust and lint that may affect smoke alarm performance. Keep alarms away from laundry rooms or clean them frequently. Garages are typically not ideal locations due to dust, fumes, and temperature extremes. If a garage placement is necessary, choose a robust alarm designed for such environments. Do not place alarms near heating and cooling vents. Airflow can dilute smoke, delaying detection. Avoid areas with high humidity, as moisture can damage the alarm's sensors. Keep alarms away from light fixtures. Heat from light fixtures can affect the alarm's performance. When installing on walls, avoid placing alarms behind curtains or other obstructions. These can block smoke from reaching the alarm. For homes with multiple stories, ensure that alarms are interconnected. When one alarm sounds, all alarms should sound. Regular testing is essential to ensure that alarms are functioning properly. Press the test button monthly to verify the alarm sound. Consider using a smoke simulator to test the alarm's sensitivity to smoke. Replace batteries at least once a year or sooner if the low battery indicator sounds. Keep alarms clean by vacuuming or dusting them regularly. Replace alarms every 10 years, as their sensors can degrade over time. By following these placement and maintenance tips, you can maximize the effectiveness of your smoke alarms and ensure that your home is adequately protected against fire. Remember to consult the manufacturer's instructions for specific recommendations regarding your particular alarm model. Wireless technology in smoke alarms can sometimes be affected by external factors, and here's a look at potential sources of interference. Other wireless devices operating on the same frequency can cause interference. This includes cordless phones, Wi-Fi routers, microwave ovens, and other electronic devices. Metal objects can block or reflect radio waves, reducing the range and reliability of wireless communication. This includes metal studs in walls, metal appliances, and large metal objects. Distance between alarms can affect the signal strength. The farther apart the alarms are, the weaker the signal becomes. Walls and other obstructions can weaken the signal, reducing the range of wireless communication. Electrical noise from power lines and other electrical equipment can interfere with wireless signals. Environmental factors such as weather conditions and atmospheric disturbances can affect wireless communication. Low batteries in one or more alarms can weaken the overall wireless network. Outdated or incompatible software can cause communication problems between alarms. Improper installation can lead to poor wireless performance. Ensure that alarms are installed according to the manufacturer's instructions. To minimize interference, take the following steps. Keep alarms away from other wireless devices. Place alarms in open areas away from metal objects and obstructions. Ensure that alarms are within the specified range of each other. Use high-quality batteries and replace them regularly. Update the software on the alarms as needed. Consult the manufacturer's instructions for troubleshooting tips. If interference persists, consider using a different type of wireless alarm or a wired alarm system. The cost of installing a comprehensive smoke alarm system in a home can vary considerably depending on several factors. The type of smoke alarms chosen significantly impacts the overall cost. Basic, non-interconnected, battery-operated smoke alarms are the most affordable, typically costing between $10 and $20 per alarm. Wireless interconnected smoke alarms are more expensive, ranging from $30 to $100 per alarm, depending on features and brand. Wired interconnected smoke alarms fall in between, costing approximately $20 to $50 per alarm. The number of smoke alarms needed depends on the size and layout of the home. The NFPA recommends installing smoke alarms inside every bedroom, outside each sleeping area, and on every level of the home. A small, one-bedroom apartment might only require 3 alarms, while a large, multi-story house could need 10 or more. Installation costs can also vary. Battery-operated smoke alarms are easy to install yourself, saving on labor costs. Wired smoke alarms typically require professional installation by an electrician, which can add several $100s to the total cost. Wireless interconnected smoke alarms may also require professional installation, depending on the complexity of the system. Additional features, such as carbon monoxide detection, voice alarms, and remote monitoring, can increase the cost of smoke alarms. Carbon monoxide detectors typically cost between $20 and $50. Voice alarms, which provide verbal instructions during an emergency, can add $10 to $20 per alarm. Remote monitoring systems, which alert a central monitoring station in the event of a fire, can cost several $100s per year. The brand and quality of smoke alarms also affect the price. Reputable brands like Kid, First Alert, and Nest typically charge more for their products, but they also offer better performance and reliability. Compliance with local building codes may require specific types of smoke alarms or installation methods, which can add to the overall cost. Some jurisdictions require interconnected smoke alarms in all new construction and renovations. Permits and inspections may also be required, adding to the expense. Maintenance costs should also be considered. Smoke alarms require regular testing and battery replacements. Batteries typically cost a few dollars each and need to be replaced at least once a year. Some smoke alarms have sealed batteries that last for 10 years, eliminating the need for frequent battery changes. In summary, the cost of installing a comprehensive smoke alarm system can range from a few $100s to several $1,000s, depending on the factors mentioned above. It is important to carefully consider your needs and budget when choosing a smoke alarm system.